Does social media stress you out? It doesn't have to. Check out this week's social media tips and tricks with Heather.
Welcome to Social Media Wednesdays. I am your lovely host, Heather, and I feel so blessed to be here bringing this to you. I'm with Women in Leadership, Body, Mind, Soul, and Business LLP, and we love to empower leaders. Today, we're talking about Operation Algorithm to grow. Everybody wants that, right? You want your algorithm to grow. So here we go. What is the algorithm? It means to decide the content that you will see. Oh, it's the means by which the programs decide the content you will see when you log into a social media platform. So this is how it prioritizes what you get to see in your feed. All right. The parts of the algorithm. First, we have your inventory. So inventory is your content. Everything that's posted on your feed is your content. Then the signals that the algorithm uses to prioritize that comment or prioritize the content is likes, comments, shares, engagement. So when you share it to your friends, when you share it to Messenger, it uses all of that. And then replies to comments are important too. And then they use a prediction-based model of your past behavior to decide what your future behavior will be. And that's what it does. And then it gives you a score based on the relevance to the users. So it takes all of that information and kind of makes up a score for you based on all of this. And that's how your stuff gets in the algorithm. So this is what we're talking about, like, how do we work the system? How do we get through the algorithm? All right. It's greatly focused on meaningful interactions. And what the heck does that mean? So let's start with creating and sharing great content. Know your target audience. Not everything you put out is for everyone in the world. So make sure you're talking to the one person that needs to hear what you have to say. Post often and make it count. So making sure that you're consistent with your posting and that you're hitting that target audience with that post. Learning your timing. Now, I find that when we work with somebody, it takes about 30 days to 45 days to know when your people are online, to get enough data to be able to do this, because I've always fought it. So I always say start with a morning time. So whatever your local time is, start at 7, 8, 9, and just be consistent around that time. Every day there's a post. And if you're consistent, then the algorithm starts to learn. And then you can gather that data by looking at your insights, which we will definitely talk about at some point. And then that tells you, like, there's a part in there where you can see when your people are online. Avoid engagement clickbait. So they do not like it when you use these words in your post. Vote, react, share, tag. It's called comment baiting, and they see it. So they want, instead of us telling them, we need to be a little more creative in how we ask people to interact with us, and creating content that people want to naturally interact with is helpful. That's the goal. All right. The big question, how do we boost our algorithm? Now that we know what it is, how do we beat it? How do we do this? Okay, there's the meaning in interactions. And now let's talk about what that means. Generating an interaction between users with the content you post. Again, generating interactions between users. So you want to share, you want to have comments, you want to ask questions. How do you know if it's working? Your organic reach will improve. You will be having better conversations with people when they come to you. They will already know a lot about you. You will start to have conversations that convert people to your business. Creating posts that start a conversation, sharing content that sparks emotion and carries meaning for your audience. Content goal is to push your audience towards natural engagement. All right, let's get into those tips. 3 to 5 word comments. Bonus if you ask a question, because that creates the conversation, because it's social media. It's about having a social engagement with somebody. Places to interact. Your main feed, your stories, and in groups, especially on Facebook and LinkedIn. Never post a link in your main post. When you're making your post on social media, and you have been here, you're going to learn. I say this very often. Do not put a link in your main post when you're making a post. Yes, put a link in your comments. Absolutely. But not in the main post, because the systems don't like it when you click off of them. So if you're asking people in your main post to click off of that, off the system, then the system's going to push you down in the algorithm as not being as important in the algorithm, because you're asking people to click off. So just drop the link, and then we'll get everyone used to finding the links in the comments. Daily method of operation. This is huge, because you're going to get in there and basically get your algorithm warmed up and juicy and ready for you. So in 30 minutes a day, you can drastically increase the engagement you have on social media. So if you don't know, we do have a daily method of operations that breaks it down into 5 minutes, and you can use a timer, and there's activities for you to do. And if you need that, just shoot us a message and we'll drop it in for you. We have a little card. You can use it as a checklist. You could laminate it, or you could make up your own. I have done all sorts of daily method of operations. I've taken it from my 30 minutes to what do I need to get done in a day? Because I really like this method of having, this is what I need to get done every single day to boost my business. Reply, reply, reply. If you get massive interaction on your post. So, sometimes you post something like randomly about your kiddos or something, and then like everyone boosts your algorithm because everyone's responding to you. And so how do you respond to that without like overloading your algorithm? So if you want the longest lasting results from this massive interaction, reply to 4 or 5 people at a time and wait about a half hour, then I'll reply to another 4 or 5 people. And what I mean by that is going in every time someone comments on your stuff, you're going to write a 3 to 5 sentence thing back to them. Thank you for interacting with me. Oh my gosh, did you see what my kiddo did on blah blah blah? You know, anything you want to talk to them about, but you're being authentic, of course, just be yourself. But 4 or 5 people at a time, if you do that, then it's going to maintain that boost in your algorithm. All right. Managing your feed. Oh, this was really cool. I didn't know about this. So if you go to social media and you click on your little picture here, this is the menu that pops up. And under settings and privacy, we worked with that last week. This week, we are going to go in here and click settings and privacies again. But this time we're going to go to feed. So again, that's click on your picture, settings and privacies, and then this is the menu that's going to pop up, and we're going to go down here to feed. All right, are you excited? I'm excited. This is really kind of cool. So you get in there, and then you can see who your favorite people are. So if you're not seeing somebody, maybe they're not on your favorites list, you could add them. You can snooze people from here. So if you have somebody that's posting stuff you don't like to see, but you don't want to unfriend them because they're, your husband's sister's friend, some family relationship, right? And so you're like, okay, I don't want to be rude and not have them, but you can snooze them so you don't see them. Then you can unfollow people in groups, which was nice because I have a lot of groups because I never weeded them out. So I was like, oh, this is cool. So I went in here and I was able to leave a few groups and unfollow some things. So this was a really great way to manage your feed without like having to go person by person by person. So that was a great tool. I was really excited to find. So don't forget to reply. Every person that comments on your posts, you want to reply to them. All right, I'm repeating myself. Okay. Thank you for joining this episode. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. Let's see if we can all grow together. Boop, 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 boop.
We take the mystery and pain out of social media consistency for your business, giving you back time to shine in your zone of genius. Social media is the new branding. It deserves its own attention, thought, and effort. Yet so few businesses actually take this seriously and invest enough time on their strategy. We can do it for you at an affordable rate that will fit into your budget and allow you to pursue other revenue channels as well. The hardest part of social media management is keeping up the consistency to be seen and know what to post, when to post. Are you ready to have everything ready to go for you, saving you time and energy by not having to do it all yourself? Still getting your message out so that people get to know you, like you, and develop trust while opening yourself up to more time for the business of your business where you shine. Working with Women in Leadership, BSMB LLP, is a unique experience that bridges the gap from face-to-face to virtual relationship marketing. Not only do we love to help you shine on social media, we love to share tools to help you grow with us, body, soul, mind, and business. Check out our podcast and YouTube channel for Mindset Mondays, Social Media Training Wednesdays, business interviews and special topics on Fridays, and weekly readings on Sundays. To schedule your consultation or podcast interview, head to our website, www.womeninleadershipbsmb.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get our weekly readings on Sunday, our podcast, Mindset Monday, Social Media Training with Heather on Wednesdays with a live Q&A, and guest interviews and special topics on Fridays. Thank you for joining us. Find out more and schedule with us online at www.womeninleadershipbsmb.com, where you have a spot at the table. Thank you for joining in on the fun. Be sure to like and subscribe for more.